Hey everyone, go late night here. Welcome to my IPSL Week 5 battle against Alan, aka Generator Teams, aka Derpinator, aka the coach of the Filipino Flygons. He has a lot of names. Okay, I decided to lead this off with my Focus Sash Greninja with spikes. Let's try to get some hazards up. He starts off with Sylveon, and I immediately switch it out into my Venusaur to take a Hyper Voice. He's at the damage. He's Choice Specs. That's immediately what I assume. Then I go for a knockoff to try to take off his item. He decided to bring a physically defensive Mesprit, so that means it's physically defensive to take on my Talonflame. And right here, I go for Synthesis, predicting the Stealth Rocks. Oh, he goes for U-turn. Well, same difference. He goes out into Lando. Right here, I'm assuming he's specially offensive. And you can see, he goes for a Psychic. I know I can take any hit. I go for knockoff to get rid of that Life Orb because Life Orb, getting rid of his Life Orb, that makes him a lot less threatening to me. He goes for an Earth Power, predicting, to finish off my Mon. I go for a U-turn, predicting him to switch out. He stays in because he has HP Ice. I go on to Cobalion because my Cobalion just threatens out every time. I go for HP Ice. He predicts that. I go for Volt Switch. I go right back out into Greninja, predicting a Psychic there, predicting him to predict me to go for a Volt Switch. So to predicting my Venusaur. So that's what I was predicting. That or Stealth Rocks. I over predicted. Let's go with that. I go out into Greninja. I switch out into Aromatisse because I know for 100% fact the way that he brought it in tells me that he's Choice Scarf, and my Aromatisse walls Choice Scarf Heracross every day of the week. I go for Moonblast. It's Landorus. I go out into my Greninja, sacking it off because, well, I don't need it no more because I'm not going to be able to get my... it's not going to do what it needs. Let's go with that. And also, I had no switch-ins. I go out to Aslan. Ironhead gets a kill. I switch out because I know for a fact he's Choice Scarf. I go out to Aromatisse to take whatever he wants to throw at me. I go for Moonblast, do some damage to this Gigalith. He's most likely going for Stealth Rocks. And there you go. Expected Stealth Rocks on the Gigalith. I should have saw that coming. I go down to my Aslan. I take the Stone Edge, predicting the Stone Edge to be exact. Take the Stone Edge. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch here. Oh, I don't go for a Volt Switch. I go for an Iron. I would have gone for a Volt Switch. I should have gone for a Volt Switch. But I go for an Iron. He stayed in. Like, why stay in? I don't know. He goes back out into Heracross. I'll go back into Aromatisse because I know he's going to try to kill me. He's Choice Scarf. He's Choice Scarf. He's trying to sweep. I go for a Wish here. I'm going to go for a... Oh, wait. Why don't I not go Protect? Oh, I see why. He goes for Side Shock and predicts my Mega Venusaur. Good play. Good play. Good play. I go out into Aslan, threaten him out. I go for Ironhead. Mesprit damages Mesprit. I go for Ironhead again to make sure Mesprit dies. There you go. Then he goes out into Heracross. Doubles out into Sylveon. I switch out into Aromatisse. Nice play there. I then sack off Aromatisse because I do not need Aromatisse because I have Talonflame. I go out here. I click Volts right here. Was such a big play. If he stayed in, my Ironhead OHKO'd him. It's like, he does not live in Ironhead because he's Choice Specs. And not defensive. I don't know why he stayed in. Like, why did he stay in? Just, like, I lost. There's no way I could have won there. There's no chance of me winning. Goes for a Hyper Voice. Kills Flygon. Right here. Like, why? Oh, I go for Ironhead. Why did he stay in? I don't know. The smart play was for him to switch out into Absol, sacking it off. Like that, or not sacking, not Absol. Sacking, go out into Heracross because Heracross can take an Ironhead. He should have gone out to Heracross. I take the close combat. Had to sack off Cobalion there. I go out into Talonflame and I click Brave Bird. He goes out into Absol, and because I outspeed him, I go for Brave Bird, and I kill the Mega Absol, and I win with a narrow 0-0 win. And this right here gives me a 3-2 win right now. I'm on top of my division. Next week, we take on Jay, the coach of the Houston Honchcrows, and we're hopefully going to get a win. I am your coach of the Baltimore Blastoise. Thanks for watching this video. The Later Night signing.